Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hello. You ready? That's amazing. Hello, Hazel. How are
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Are you ready? We're going to start today with a new topic. If you remember last class, we were studying something about have to or has to, right? And today we're going to start with a new topic. So let me share. Okay, so let's start with this new topic. Okay, don't worry, Miss Ruth, that's okay. Um, Here you have must and mustn't, okay? So let's start with this. We can use must and mustn't to talk about rules and obligations. Also, we can use that to talk about a necessity, but later we're going to learn about that, right? So here you have this. I must do my homework. That is my obligation, right? If you're studying, you must do your homework. We must wear our school uniform. If you are at or in the school, right? You must wear the school uniform there, right? So you mustn't be late for class. That would be like a, you can say a rule. So you mustn't be late for your English class. Maybe that would be like a prohibition if you use a negative form there, right? We mustn't speak when the teacher's speaking. Also, that would be like a prohibition, right? Or that it would be like a rule. We mustn't speak when the teacher's speaking, right? So in that case, we can use must and mustn't for rules and obligations. How to use them? Must means do it. Okay? If you don't do it, you will be in trouble. So in that case, you should use this. Must means do it. That is like a rule or an obligation, a strong obligation. For example, you must listen to the teacher. Mustn't mean don't do it. If you do it, you will be in trouble, right? We mustn't forget our books. You're not going to have a book in the class, so you need it, and that is something that you need to do it. So don't forget your books, or you mustn't forget our books, right? So, ¿qué nos indica must aquí? Cuando es afirmativo, son acciones que debemos de hacer, ya sea porque sean reglas o una obligación. Tenemos también mustn't, don't do it, algo que no debemos de hacer porque si no vamos a estar en problemas. También cuando utilizamos mustn't es para prohibiciones, ¿ok? So mustn't también lo podemos utilizar en este. Use must for necessity. We use must when you mean have to do something. And it is very important to do it. For example, I must study for the test. Or you must wear a seatbelt. También podemos utilizar must para expresar una necesidad, algo que se debe de hacer porque es importante hacerlo. En este caso tenemos I must study for the test. Usted debe estudiar para su examen. You must wear a seatbelt. Cuando usted va manejando, usted debe utilizar el cinturón de seguridad. Entonces, es como una necesidad, pero a la vez es algo que usted debe de hacer y es importante que lo haga. Also, we can use mustn't when you mean that it is important not to do something. For example, you mustn't forget about the test. You mustn't drive too fast. También podemos utilizar la forma negativa de must, not, ¿verdad? O mustn't, cuando algo es importante o cuando algo es necesario que ustedes no lo realicen, ¿verdad? Porque no está correcto, porque no deben de hacerlo. For example, you mustn't forget about the test. No debes olvidarte del examen. ¿Por qué? Si no realiza evaluaciones, no aprueba el curso. O you mustn't drive too fast. Sonaría más como un consejo, ¿verdad? Que no debería manejar muy rápido, pero no debes manejar rápido. That would be like something that is important not to do it, right? Use the infinitive without to after must and mustn't. Children must respect their parents. Parents must take care of their children. We're going to use must. This is a modal verb. That's why you don't need to use to, no, right? You're going to use just the infinitive form or the based form of the verb, even if you are using the third person singular, okay? So you're going to have the subject, the modal verb in this case, must or mustn't in negative, and the verb in the based form, okay? Even if you're using third person, aunque ustedes estén utilizando tercera persona del singular, recuerden, si están usando un modal verb, ustedes van a escribirlo en su forma base, el verbo. Y también recuerden que no necesitan utilizar la preposición to, solamente en have to y has to, porque ya el modal verb lo utiliza, pero con los demás no, solamente el modal verb y el verbo en su forma base. Here you have more examples, right? Must plus the verb, the base form of the infinitive. No to go, to study, to speak. No, just go, study, speak. He must stop. That is incorrect, right? He must stop. That would be great. Subject, the modal verb, and the verb in the base form. You must go to go, right? That is not correct. You don't need to use to here. You must go. She must wait. She must wait. You don't need to use the s, is, or change the y to is, even if you're using here the third person singular. You don't need that, okay? So, she must wait. Esto es lo que les decía, vean, no necesitamos utilizar la preposición to después del modal verb, no. Tampoco vamos a agregar s cuando estemos utilizando tercera persona, sino que el verbo en su forma base. Mustn't and must not. It is important that you do not do something. Is it prohibited or it is not allowed? You mustn't use your phone while driving, right? So, recuerden que también van a utilizar la forma negativa cuando es importante que no realices algo porque está prohibido, porque no está permitido, ¿verdad? Entonces, en ese caso van a utilizar la negativa. Mustn't, forma abreviada, o must not. Affirmative. Here you have the structure, the grammar structure. First of all, you're going to use or to have the subject, then must, that will be the, in this case, the modal verb, then the verb in the based form, plus the complement. For example, you must do your homework. In this case, subject, modal verb, main verb in the base form, and the complement. She must pay attention at school, right? We must be quiet in the library. That will be for the affirmative form. What about the negative one? First, subject, then must plus not plus the verb in the base form in the complement. For example, you mustn't smoke inside a hospital. She mustn't get distracted when she drives a car. That would be great. Also, interrogative. We can have like just no questions using must, right? First, you're going to have the modal verb, then the subject, plus the verb in the base form, plus the complement and the question mark. For example, must we call early? First, you notice here you have the modal verb. Then we, that will be the subject, call the verb in the base form. Early, that will be like the complement, and then you're going to have the question mark. Don't forget that. So, you should answer in this way. If it is affirmative, yes, comma, the subject, and then the modal verb in the affirmative form. Yes, we must. If it is negative, no, we mustn't, right? So you don't need to add extra information here. That is not necessary, right? So just we must or no, we mustn't or must. There you have it. It says, what must you do and what mustn't you do for a healthy and happy life? Complete the sentences below with must or mustn't, okay? So here you have an example there, right? It says, you must get lots of exercise. That would be like an affirmative way, right? You mustn't smoke cigarettes. If you want to have a healthy and happy life, don't do that, guys. So you mustn't smoke cigarettes, okay? So you are going to complete those sentences using must or mustn't, depends of the situation that you have there. So read the sentences very carefully and then decide if you're going to use must or mustn't, okay? You're going to use, or you're going to have, 4 minutes. 4 minutes for you to work on those sentences. Then we're going to check them together. Don't forget to raise your hand if you have questions, okay? So guys, 4 minutes, okay? 4 minutos, trabajen en estas oraciones y luego las revisamos juntos, okay? Go ahead, guys. What do you think about the number 3? You have some good friends? Must or mustn't? What do you think about number 3? Yes. You must have some good friends. Excellent. What about the number 4? There you have relax sometimes. Must or mustn't, guys? What do you think about that one? Number 4. Yes? Must? Yes, that'll be right. You must relax sometimes. That'll be perfect, right? So, number 5, you sleep all day. Do you think that would be a good idea? Must or mustn't? Yes, tell me. Mustn't, Gabby? Yes, that's okay. We mustn't, right? We mustn't sleep all day. I made a mistake here. There's T. We mustn't do that. Okay, nice, Gabby. What about 6? You eat lots of vegetables. What do you think, Mr. Ruben, about that one? Must. Do you eat vegetables, Mr. Ruben, or you don't like them? Sometimes? Always? Oh. Okay, nice. So, 7, get angry easily. Oh, that's me, right? So, you mustn't or must? What do you think about number 7? Yes, mustn't. But sometimes we can't do that. Okay, so you mustn't get angry easily, right? Nice. 8, you watch too many hours of TV. Do you think that would be healthy to watch many hours of TV? Must or mustn't? What do you think about that one? Mustn't, right? Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You mustn't do that. Nice. You stayed up very late, around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., watching videos or on Facebook. What do you think about that? You must or mustn't? Yes? Mustn't. No. What time do you go to bed, Mr. Or do you sleep, Mr. Ruben?
About 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock and 30. Oh, that's good. That is. Okay. Sometimes when you are working, I guess you cannot do that, right? Okay. Nice. So, 10. Get enough sleep. Must or mustn't, Hazel? Get enough sleep. You're not there, guys. So you must, right? Get enough sleep. That would be great. 11. You read some good books.
Must?
You must read, yes. That would be good, right? You must read some good books in English. That would be great, right? Thank you, Miss Roxy. Nice. 12. You eat lots of cheeseburgers and fries. Fast food like pizza, burgers, tacos. What do you think about that one? Must or
Mustn't.
mustn't, right? That wouldn't be a good of it, right? So, mustn't, right? Eat lots of cheeseburgers and fries. That is not healthy. You drink lots of water. What do you think about that one? Must. Nice. You must do that, right? Nice. What about 14? Forget to smile and say hello to people. What do you think about that one? Mr. Josue or Mr. Ruben? Tell me yes.
You must.
Must or mustn't? Mustn't, yes, right? No debe olvidar sonreír y decir hola a las personas o saludar, el buenos días, ¿verdad? That's very important. What about the last one? You always think about how to become rich. Do you think or do you consider that would be like a good habit or that would be healthy for you? Tienen que estar pensando, ay, ¿cómo me puedo hacer millonario? ¿Cómo puedo tener dinero? That is mustn't, right? Okay. That's mustn't. Always think about how to become rich. Okay. So guys, here you have some steps that you can follow in order to have a healthy and happy life, right? Okay. So, I don't know if you have questions about that. No? Questions? No? You have questions? Okay, Mr. Ruben, that's amazing. Let's do the other exercise. Here you have this. It says, must, but in this case, necessity. Choose the best answer. You're going to have there some sentences, 16 sentences, and you're going to read those sentences and choose the correct answer. Okay? So, here you have the first one, you blank. Smoke here. There is a no smoking sign by the door. And you have three options. A, must. B, mustn't. C, don't have the two, right? So you're going to choose one option, right? So read those sentences and choose the correct option, right? Then we're going to check them together, okay? So guys, work. You're going to have 4 minutes for you to choose the correct answer. Okay, Mr. Ruben, are you ready with the first one? Could you please read it and tell me the answer, okay?
You mustn't.
Okay. So, A, B, or C? Letter B. Letter B, yes. You mustn't smoke here, right? Nice. Thank you, Mr. Ruben. And could you please help me with the number 2? Okay, so mustn't. Letter B, right? Here you have two options. We can say that mustn't or don't have to. Also, that would be correct. Okay, nice. And Miss, thank you, Mr. Ruben. Thank you a lot. What about 3, Miss Norma? Do you have the answer for that one? This one. When the traffic light turns red, you stop your car, right? So, when the traffic light turns red, you must stop your car, okay? So that will be letter 8, the answer for that, okay? 4, Hazel. Must. Okay, I have an important exam tomorrow, so I must study hard for it. Excellent, Hazel. That will be What about number 5? Miss Daisy. Letter B. So, please be quiet. This is a library, right? You mustn't talk loudly. Excellent, Miss Daisy. That would be B. Nice. What about this one, Gabi? You should write it down, the answer in the letter B. Okay, let's check. Let's see. We take a train to New York. We could take a plane, which is better. Letter B. We mustn't take a train to New York. Yeah, we can use be, Gabi, and also don't have to. But that would be also right. Okay, nice. Thank you, Gabi. Miss Roxy, what do you think about number 7? Must. Okay. In the United States, you must, yes, drive on the right side of the road. Excellent, Miss Roxy. That's great. What do you think about number 8? Mr. Josue, are you there? Josue Turcios, which could be the answer for that one?
Letter B, mustn't.
Letter B. Let's see. Remember to give me a phone call when you arrive. You mustn't. Oh. Okay, that will be letter B. Excellent, Mr. Josue. That's great. Let's continue. Rebecca. Are you there, Rebecca? What do you think about the number 9? Recuerden que si no pueden utilizar su micrófono, pueden escribir la respuesta. Are you there, Rebecca? No, I guess no. So, there are lots of things on the menu. You, right, order just a hamburger. So you can say you don't have to order just a hamburger, right? Even mustn't, maybe that would be, you can use it also, right? What about 10? Gabriela Rosa? Do you have that one? Sorry, Gabi?
Mustn't.
Mustn't? Oh, okay, let's see. It says, I have a credit card. I paid with cash, so you mustn't. Okay, you can use mustn't or don't have to. That is like less stronger than that one, but that's okay. Nice. What do you think about this one, Mr. Ruben? 11.
My daughter said that I must get exercise to stay healthy.
Nice. Letter A, right? Must get exercise to stay healthy. Okay, nice. Perfect. And please, Mr. Ruben, help me with the number 12.
Public conduct is our most helpful space.
Okay.
Letter B.
Letter B, nice. You mustn't park your car there. Nice. Thank you. 13, Miss Daisy. Which could be the answer for that one?
Is must.
Must. Letter A, right? So, I must get to work on time. My boss gets angry when I'm late. Okay, nice. 14, Hazel.
Must.
Must. Let's see. It's very hard right now. Our final exam isn't until next June. Okay. So, maybe in this case, Hazel, you can use mustn't or don't have to, right? That's because our final exam isn't until next June. So, I guess you have time to study, right? Okay. And what do you think about B? Must. B? Mustn't? Okay. So it says, you touch that. You might burn yourself. X. You mustn't do that. Nice, Miss Roxy. And the last one, Gabi. I drive to school. I can walk there in just 20 minutes. A, B, or C. What do you think about that one, Gabi? Letter B? Let's see. You mustn't drive to school. Okay, that's amazing. Also, you can use this one, right, if you want it, but that's okay. Amazing, guys. I don't know. So, how many good answers do you have, Mr. Ruben? How many good ones? 10? 11? Almost all 10? Oh, that's amazing. Nice. Okay. So, guys, right now we're going to continue practicing something about mustn't or don't have to do something. If you notice here, we have two options, right? Sometimes we can use mustn't or don't have to. But what is the difference? Which would be the difference about that? Okay, let's do this. And it says, in this case, here you have this. Mustn't versus don't have to. Let's see. Mustn't or must not. We use mustn't when you mean that it is important not to do something. For example, you mustn't forget about the test. You mustn't write too fast. Right? Vamos a utilizar mustn't cuando es importante que no hagas algo. Okay? But what about don't have to? Use don't have to say that you can do something if you want to, but it is not necessary to do it. You can choose, right? So you don't have to add sugar to tea. You don't have to watch TV shows, right? ¿Qué pasa con don't have to? Lo podemos utilizar cuando tú puedes hacer algo si quieres, pero que no es necesario que lo hagas. O sea, tienes la opción de elegir. No es tanto una prohibición que literal no debes de hacerlo, ¿verdad? Sino que tienes opción de poder elegir. Por eso les decía en el ejercicio anterior que podemos utilizar don't have to or mustn't, dependiendo de cómo usted interprete, en ese caso, la oración o el contexto de la oración. Entonces, esta podría ser la diferencia. Mustn't es algo que no es importante que se realice. Y don't have to, que lo puedes hacer si tú quieres, pero no es necesario que lo hagas. Entonces, tienes la opción de elegir. Entonces, es lo que vamos a hacer en este ejercicio. You choose the best way to complete the sentences. Use mustn't or don't have to. It depends of you, right? Recuerden que don't have to es una prohibición o algo que no es necesario, pero con un menor grado, digamos así, de no de importancia, sino de fuerza, digámoslo así, en la oración, porque le da lugar a que usted pueda elegir realizar esa acción o no realizarla, aunque usted sabe que es innecesario hacerla o que usted sabe que está mal realizar la acción, pero usted tiene como esa opción de elegir. Cabe mustn't, igual es algo que no es necesario hacerlo o incluso no está permitido realizar esa acción. For example, here, you don't have to have a pet cat. No debes tener un gato como mascota. Pero eso es una opción. Si usted quiere, tiene un gato como mascota. Que pueda que para otras personas no sea necesario tenerlo, pero para usted sí. So you can use that. Right? Or you mustn't get to class late. Es una regla, ¿verdad? Llegar temprano a clase. Por lo tanto, you mustn't. You are not allowed to get late to class, right? So, you're going to work on those sentences. Choose the best way. Use mustn't or don't have to. Léanlas bien y elijan si son completamente necesarias que ustedes realicen esa acción o no. Okay? You're going to have 3 minutes. 3 minutes for you to choose the correct answer. Okay? So don't forget to raise your hand if you have questions. Okay, let's check the answers, guys. What do you think about the number 3, Miss Daisy? You leave toys on the floor. Mustn't or don't have to. Or be like a rule, maybe, right?
Don't have to.
Don't have to. This is optional, right? But if you are maybe in a school or in a place that you can fall down because of a toy, I guess, or I consider that would be mustn't in that case, right? So you mustn't leave toys on the floor. That would be depends of you, right? Pero imagínense que un juguete puede provocarle una caída a alguien, entonces puede que sea un poquito, bueno, no permitido en lugares públicos, digámoslo así, ¿verdad? Incluso en su casa, igual no puede dejar un juguete del niño porque usted va pasando y se puede resbalar, caer. Entonces sería un poquito más mustn't in that case. But you can also use have to, because you can choose if you do it or not, okay? So, that's okay, Miss Daisy, thank you. What do you think about Miss Roxy? Play tennis. Ah, this is an option, right?
Don't have to.
Don't have to. Yes, don't have to play tennis. Si usted quiere lo hace, si no, pues está bien no hacerlo, ¿verdad? So, great, Miss Roxy. Number 5, you forget your airplane ticket. What do you think, Hazel?
Must not.
Yes, must not forget your airplane ticket. Si no, ¿cómo se va en el avión, verdad? Entonces, you must not or mustn't, que es exactamente lo mismo. Nice. 6. Thank you, Hazel. You go to bed at 9 o'clock. What do you think about that one, Mr. Josue?
Don't have to.
Excellent. Don't have to, right? Si usted quiere llevar a las 10, 11, es opcional, ¿verdad? Entonces, don't have to. That's okay. Nice. 7, you eat spaghetti. What do you think about that one? Gabi? Don't have to or mustn't? What do you think? Gabi Martinez, which could be that one? Don't have to. Okay. Perfect, Gabi. So don't, right, have to eat spaghetti. If you want it, you can eat it, right? Nice. What about 8? You become rich and famous. I guess that would be don't have to. If you want it, that's okay. But if not, so don't have to become rich and famous if you don't want it. Nice. 9. What do you think about 9? You watch TV all day. That is not healthy, right? So, what do you think, Miss Roxy?
Mustn't.
Mustn't. Nice. You mustn't watch right? TV. Let me stay here. Okay, you mustn't, right, watch TV all day. Okay, perfect. What about 10? Get too close to a lion. That would be, you mustn't do that, right, guys? You mustn't, right, get too close to a lion. That would be very, very dangerous, right? So, 11, you make lots of noise in a movie theater. Mr. Josue, what do you think about that one? Mustn't or don't have to?
Como, a veces me tengo que reír. Entonces,
Okay.
pero como la regla de guardar silencio, entonces matan.
Excelente. Sí, como ustedes, de hecho nos reímos, platicamos con que está la par, pero de acuerdo a las reglas no podemos hacerlo, ¿verdad? So, you mustn't, okay? That would be nice. Thank you, Mr. Josue, that's great. And 12, Hazel, swim at a beach. Now, what do you think about that? If you want, you can do it, right? So, mustn't or don't have to, Hazel?
You have to.
Excellent. Don't have to swim at a beach. Nice. Thank you, Hazel. 13, Miss Daisy. Cheat on exams. What do you think about that one? ¿Creen que copiar en los exámenes? Mustn't? Yes. You mustn't. Y usted va a decir, teacher, pero yo lo hago. Ajá, pero es una regla no copiar en los exámenes, right? So, you mustn't cheat on exams. Okay, nice. 14, you eat apples. If you want, you can do it, right? So, you don't have to eat apples, okay? And the last one, you buy a house. If you want it, you can do it, if it is necessary for you to do it. So, you don't, right, have to buy a house. Okay, so don't forget the difference between mustn't and don't have to. So mustn't, when you mean that it is important not to do something. Don't have to say that you can do something if you want to, but it is not necessary to do it. So you can choose about that. Okay, so I don't know if you have questions. Do you have questions, Miss Roxy? No? Perfect. Nice. So let's do the last activity, guys, for this day. Here you have this. This is a listening comprehension. You're going to listen to an audio 3 times, and after that, you're going to choose the correct answer to the following questions, right? Here you have 6 questions, okay? So you're going to listen to the audio and then you are going to answer these questions, okay? So let's start with that one, guys.
Lingua.com, listening comprehension. Caught in a rainstorm. Every time Alice went outside to go for a walk, it started to rain. Each time it rained on her, she scolded herself for forgetting to bring an umbrella. It was a waste of time to fix her hair if the weather would undo her work. Using her gray coat as a shield against the raindrops, Alice ran home. People with umbrellas stared at her as she passed by. When will she learn her lesson? They must have been asking. When the spring ended, maybe Alice would be able to go outside without worrying about the big fat clouds overhead. Not yet, though. It was only April. Please answer the following questions. Question 1.
Second time.
Lingua.com, listening comprehension. Caught in a rainstorm. Every time Alice went outside to go for a walk, it started to rain. Each time it rained on her, she scolded herself for forgetting to bring an umbrella. It was a waste of time to fix her hair if the weather would undo her work. Using her gray coat as a shield against the raindrops, Alice ran home. People with umbrellas stared at her as she passed by. When will she learn her lesson? They must have been asking. When the spring ended, maybe Alice would be able to go outside without worrying about the big fat clouds overhead. Not yet, though. It was only April. Please answer the following question. Listening comprehension. Caught in a rainstorm. Every time Alice went outside to go for a walk, it started to rain. Each time it rained on her, she scolded herself for forgetting to bring an umbrella. It was a waste of time to fix her hair if the weather would undo her work. Using her gray coat as a shield against the raindrops, Alice ran home. People with umbrellas stared at her as she passed by. When will she learn her lesson? They must have been asking. When the spring ended, maybe Alice would be able to go outside without worrying about the big fat clouds overhead. Not yet, though. It was only April. Please answer the following questions. Question 1. What does Alice keep forgetting? A. Her purse. B. Her hat. C. Her dog. D. Her umbrella. Question 2. How is Alice shielding herself from the rain? A. With her coat. B. With her hands. C. Under a tree. D. She doesn't have a shield. Question 3. Who is watching Alice? A. The mailman. B. People with umbrellas. C. No one. D. Alice's dog. Question 4. What season is it? A. Summer. B. Winter. C. Spring. D. Autumn. Question 5. What month is it? A. December. B. April. C. July. D. February. Question 6. What happened to Alice's hair? A. It got frizzy. B. Nothing. C. It got wet. D. It's tangled.
Okay, so guys, let's answer those questions. What do you think about the first one? What does Alice keep forgetting? A, B, C, or D? Which could be the answer here? What do you think about that? Yes? Okay, Miss Roxy, tell me.
The umbrella?
The umbrella, yes. That would be Miss Roxy and Gabby. Nice. That is letter D. Her umbrella. Excellent. Perfect. What do you think about the number 2? How is Alice shielding herself under the rain? A, B, C, or D? Which could be the answer? Letter? Which letter? Miss Daisy? Mr. Josué? Hazel, Gaby, Gabriela, Mr. Ruben, which could be? How is Alice? Do you know shielding? Protegerse, right? From the rain. ¿Qué usa ella para protegerse de la lluvia? Yes? Miss Roxy, tell me.
B, like,
Letter B with her hands? Sus manos? Yes? No, Miss Roxy. Okay, Hazel, tell me.
letter A,
Letter A, X. Her coat. That would be. Con su abrigo, ¿verdad? Siempre se le olvida la sombrilla, entonces le toca protegerse con su abrigo. Okay, nice. 3. Who is watching Alice? A, B, C, or D? Who's watching Alice? ¿Dónde ella pasa corriendo? Letter B? Yes, mister, letter B, right? Siempre que ella pasa corriendo con su abrigo, ¿verdad? Las personas que tienen sombrilla se le quedan viendo y decir, ay, ¿cuándo va a prender, verdad? That's K. Number 4. What season is it? A, B, C, or D? Which could be that? Because that is not winter, right? It's April. Here it's only April. So A, B, or C, or D, maybe. Yes? Tell me. Letter B, Mr. Josué? Winter. Oh. Yeah, okay, that would be like, it's April, so I guess it is not the winter there. So maybe that would be spring. I guess that would be the answer to that one. Okay. So it says, people bears are help us. When the spring ending, maybe Alice will be able to go outside without worrying. So that is spring. Nice. 5. What month is it? ¿En qué mes están? According to that.
letter B,
Letter B, April. Yes, Miss Daisy, that is letter B. April. Excellent. That will be. And the last one. What happened to Alice's hair? It got frizzy, nothing, it got wet, or it's tangled. What do you think about that one? Which way? ¿Qué le pasa al cabello de Alice? Don't you have the answer? Oh, okay, so that would be, it got wet. Okay, that would be the answer for the number 6. Okay, so guys, I don't know if you have questions about must, mustn't, or is everything clear? No sé si tienen preguntas sobre el tema nuevo que estuvimos estudiando ahora, o está todo claro, jóvenes. Questions? Mr. Josué, is everything clear? ¿O hay preguntas?
no question, teacher.
No questions. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So, questions, Hazel? Do you have questions? No.
No question.
Okay. So, guys, if you don't have questions, we're going to finish the class a little bit early today. And please, guys, don't forget to do the evaluations. Ya tienen la tercera evaluación en Google Site. Vayan a revisarla, vean de qué tema se trata, estudien antes de realizar la evaluación, no solo vaya por hacerla, ¿verdad? De hecho, ha habido varias notas bastante bajas en las evaluaciones, entonces eso indica que no está estudiando antes de ir a realizarla, solo abre la evaluación y al Team Marín, creería yo, que las están realizando porque hay notas muy bajas. Así que estudie y realícela. Y como les dije ayer en WhatsApp, en el grupo, ya no le voy a andar avisando, mire, le falta tal evaluación, o no ha realizado la evaluación número 1, o no ha hecho la número 2, tiene tiempo de hacerlo, vaya y hágala. ¿Por qué? Porque ya tenemos, ¿qué? 2 ciclos de estar trabajando juntos, ¿verdad? Y entonces usted ya sabe cuándo hay evaluación, el tiempo que tiene para realizarla, etcétera. Entonces, si usted no está en clase cuando les digo sobre la evaluación, yo esperaría que vayan y vean la clase grabada, ¿verdad? Y si no, pues yo siempre, a no ser que se me olvide, se me pase por alto, ¿verdad? Siempre les aviso, jóvenes, ya está la segunda evaluación del módulo 2, o jóvenes, ya está la tercera evaluación, etcétera. Entonces, no tienen excusa para decir que no se les avisa, que no saben, así que yo ya no les voy a recordar, ¿verdad? Que tienen evaluaciones, que les falta evaluaciones por realizar. Es responsabilidad de cada uno de ustedes. Así que espero que todos realicen las evaluaciones y que al final del curso todos logren aprobarlo, ¿verdad? Igual, si tienen preguntas, como siempre les digo, escríbanme, pregúntenme. Si no puede realizar la evaluación a tiempo, escríbanme, teacher, denme un día más, necesito tiempo, no puedo por mi trabajo, tengo actividades que hacer, etcétera. Y con gusto, ¿verdad? Solo acuérdese que si se tarda mucho también, la evaluación no va a ser en base a 10, ¿verdad? Puede que en base a 8, 6, dependiendo los días. Pero creería yo que yo preferiría un 6 a quedarme a 0, ¿verdad? Entonces, jóvenes, estudien y practiquen, ¿ok? So, if you don't have questions, comments, see you next class. Have a nice weekend, guys. Take care a lot and bye-bye. See you. Bye, Mr. Josué. Take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Miss Roxy. See you.
Bye.
Bye, Hazel. Take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, Norma. Take care. See you, Mr. Ruben.
Bye, teacher. See you next class. And I'm sorry, but I have to attend a phone call.
Okay, don't worry. That's okay. Take care a lot. See you.
You too, teacher. I will see the end of the class.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you. Bye, Gabi. Take care.